This is Optimal Health Daily, episode 722, the top 3 exercises to look great in shorts this summer, by John Romaniello of RomanFitnessSystems.com, and I'm Dr. Neil. Welcome back to Optimal Health Daily, or welcome for the first time if you're new here. This is the podcast where I act as your very own personal narrator and read to you from some of the most popular health and fitness blogs. And for those of us in the Northern Hemisphere, it's amazing. Summer's around the corner. Where I live in Southern California, the weather has already started to heat up as usual, and I myself have started to dust off those shorts that I had put away for the winter. Well, we don't really get a winter out here, so I'm just a baby by wearing pants in 65-degree weather when, probably most of you, that's shorts weather. But here in Southern California, when it starts to creep into the 80s, that's when we tend to break out our shorts. What's a little disturbing for me is that I'm hearing jorts are coming back. Those are jean shorts. I was watching a ball game the other day, and one of the players is trying to bring jean shorts back into the fold. And that's jean shorts for men specifically. I'm trying to remember the last time I wore jean shorts. It may have been when I was in junior high. But either way, if you like jorts or not, this episode is going to talk about how to make sure you look good in those shorts or jorts this summer. But before I get to the post, don't forget, we give away a book to a random person on our mailing list every month. So if you want to be in the drawing, make sure you're on our mailing list, which you can find at oldpodcast.com. The next giveaway is in just about a week, if you can believe it. I'll give you a quick reminder at the end of the show, but for now, let's get right to it and start optimizing your life. The top 3 exercises to look great in shorts this summer, by John Romaniello of RomanFitnessSystems.com. I took a picture of my calves last week and wanted to mention this to you because I have nice calves, and I want you to know that so you can validate me with compliments. And I haven't trained calves since 2009, and they are probably still better than yours, so please laud me for my superior genetics. Now, I don't train calves, but you probably should. You should train your entire legs, actually. That's where this article and leg workout comes in. The workout is metabolic in nature, so it may help you burn fat, but it also focuses on exercises that will make sure your legs look strong and well-developed. I plan on wearing uncomfortably short shorts again this summer, and I want you to join me. So first, let's check out the 3 key exercises you'll be doing. 1. Kettlebell swings. Part of looking really great in a pair of shorts is not about what you see, but what you don't see. In this case, that means the butt. It doesn't matter how great your legs are, if they're sitting below a pancaked butt, you'll get no respect. Kettlebell swings will ensure that not only are your glutes firing properly and developing on par with the rest of your lower body, but also because they're the biggest and most powerful muscles in your body, so everything else you do is more effective. Here's how to do this move. Grasp the kettlebell with a double overhand grip. Standing with feet hip-width apart, begin the movement by hinging. Push the hips back and keep the feet in place, allowing a slight bend at the knee. Reverse the movement by creating explosive hip extension. Push the hips forward and flex the glutes and quads to generate force. The force generated will move the kettlebell forward and up. As it reverses direction and begins to descend, hinge back with it and repeat the movement. The great thing about the kettlebell swing is that in addition to being great for your glutes, they're also highly metabolic. This means it works just about every muscle in the body, particularly the posterior chain, and is great for overall development and may help with fat loss. The walking lunge. The road to both fat loss and well-developed legs is paved with unilateral exercises, that is, movements that are done one leg at a time. Of all of these, some of the most effective are variations of the lunge. The walking lunge in particular is a favorite of mine because in addition to allowing for a significant unilateral load and as a result muscle fiber recruitment, it also requires balance and coordination. Here's how to do this move. Standing with your feet together, begin the movement by taking a long step forward with one leg, firmly planting the lead foot. As you plant the lead foot, create the lunge by bending at both knees. Do not allow the trailing knee to hit the floor. Push forward with both legs into a standing position, and immediately swing the trailing leg forward and past the leading leg. Repeat the movement. The walking lunge is great for anyone wearing shorter shorts because it focuses so heavily on the vastus medialis, that large teardrop muscle hanging over the knee. As an added benefit, it is also metabolic and therefore may help with fat burning. Single leg calf raises. Even for the most dedicated gym rat, calves are a notoriously stubborn body part to develop. But if you want to have a pair of great-looking legs, you absolutely cannot ignore everything below your knees. While the calves could definitely benefit from a full training program, at the very least, you need one exercise to help build them up. In this case, we're talking about the single leg calf raise, which, if you can only pick one, is the best. Here's how to do it. While holding a dumbbell in your right hand, stand on a step or block with most of your foot hanging off. Cross your left foot behind your right ankle and balance yourself on the ball of your right foot. Lift your right heel as high as you can. Pause, then lower, and repeat. Complete all reps and sets from one leg, then switch. The important thing with this exercise is to pay attention to the speed when you perform it. The calves are attached to the Achilles tendon, one of the largest and most powerful tendons in the body. Due to the nature of its structure, the Achilles can act like a giant rubber band, both storing and transferring energy in the form of momentum very quickly. While this is great for athletics, in terms of building big calves, it's detrimental. Rather than force the muscle to lift the weight, the tendon can end up doing a lot of the work. To mitigate this, make sure you pause for a full 5 seconds at both the top and the bottom of the rep. You'll need to lighten the weight, but it's totally worth it. The workout. A1, kettlebell swings, 5 sets of 8 reps. A2, walking lunges, 5 sets at 10 to 12 reps per leg. The setup for this is to perform A1 and A2 alternately, with minimal rest in between. Use a weight that challenges you, but still allows you to complete all the reps. Perform a total of 5 sets for each exercise, then rest 2 minutes and proceed to part B. B, single leg calf raise, 4 sets at 12 reps per leg. Setup. Perform 12 calf raises for your dominant leg, then immediately switch to your other leg. Switch back and forth with minimal rest until you've completed 4 sets with each leg. Remember to pause at the top and bottom of each rep for at least 5 seconds. And there you have it. Armed with these 3 moves and this quick workout, you may be able to burn fat, but definitely add some muscle to all the right places and even build some lower body strength. In short, pun intended, you now have everything you need to ensure you can bring your A game every time you rock a pair of shorts and can flash some leg without shame, all summer long. You just listened to the post titled, The Top 3 Exercises to Look Great in Shorts This Summer by John Romaniello of RomanFitnessSystems.com. Dr. Neil here for my commentary. On yesterday's episode, that's episode 721, we were talking about specificity. And specificity is important, especially if you are, let's say, weak in certain movements, or there's a body part that you just know is struggling or is lagging behind. For me, that's my shoulders, as pointed out by so many family members. And so there will be a time when we need to attack those muscles to make sure that they catch up. Now, the author of this piece, John, has provided us so generously with a wonderful workout routine. Now, I think he would agree with me that these aren't the only few moves that you'd want to do for the best, most well-rounded legs. He's providing one of many options. You may be asking yourself, well, wait a minute. He hasn't talked about squats, and why am I doing all these squats if I can just do walking lunges? He didn't talk about deadlifts. Isn't that supposed to help the posterior chain? Yes, and I'm sure John would agree with that. But what John is saying is maybe try this workout to see if we can get some of those vanity muscles to pop, and that way you can show off your gams this summer at the beach. So definitely continue doing those strength moves, but if you want to see those vanity muscles pop a little bit more, try this routine and see how it goes. Now, before I go, don't forget, we do book giveaways on the first of every month to random people on our mailing list, and that's in about 1 week. So if you want to be a part of that, plus be part of some new 30-day challenges that we have coming up soon, come by oldpodcast.com and join the weekly newsletter. It's totally free and a great way to show your support. Again, you can join at oldpodcast.com. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. Thank you as always for listening. I'll be back tomorrow, so I'll see you there where your optimal life awaits.